Chapter 10. The Flood Prophesied. Yah, who is the Most High, the Holy and Great One, spoke unto the angel Uriel, saying to him, Go present yourself to Noah, son of Lamech, and reveal to him that the time has come. Hide thyself, for the end is upon us, which will consume the entire earth by way of a great flood, destroying all things. For the end of all flesh has come before me, because of the violence that filled the earth. So go with haste, instructing him what must be done in order to save his children, preserving all generations that shall come upon the earth. Enoch 10:1-3. The Lord Yah said to Noah, The end of all living creatures has come before me, because of them the earth is full of violence. Now behold, I will destroy both them and the earth. So go, make yourself an ark of square timber, for you shall make the ark with compartments, and cover it inside and outside with pitch. Thus you shall make the ark 300 cubits or 500 feet in length, 50 cubits or 75 feet in width, and 30 cubits or 45 feet in height. Now, when you assemble the ark, you shall gradually finish it up to a cubit on top, and set the door in its side. You shall make the ark with lower, second, and third stories. Now watch and see, for I am bringing a flood of water on the earth, to destroy it from under the heaven of all flesh, in which is the bread of life. Whatever is on the earth shall die. So I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall go into the ark, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you. Genesis 6:13-18. Now Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came upon the earth. Then Noah, with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives, entered the ark because of the flood waters. Also the clean and unclean birds, the clean and unclean cattle, and everything that creeps on the earth, entered with Noah into the ark, 2 by 2, male and female, as Yah commanded him. Then it came upon to pass after 7 days, the waters of the flood came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on that day, all the fountains of the great deep were broken, and the floodgates of heaven were opened. Then it rained on earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day, Noah, his wife, his sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and their wives entered the ark. Also, all the wild animals after their king, all the cattle after their kind, every creeping thing moving upon the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, entered the ark with Noah, 2 by 2 of all flesh, in which is the breath of life. So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as Yah commanded him. Then the Lord God shut him in the ark. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it raised high above the earth. So the waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and the high mountains under the heavens were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits, or 22.5 feet upward, and covered all the high mountains. For all flesh died that moved upon the earth, birds and cattle, wild animals, and every creeping thing that moves on the earth, and every man. Consequently, all that received the breath of life in their nostrils died. So Yah blotted out all living things on the face of the earth, man and cattle, creeping things and the birds of heaven. They were all blotted out from the earth. Only Noah and those with him in the ark remained alive. Now the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. Genesis 7:6-24. By which the world that then existed perished, being flooded with water. 2 Peter 3:6. For they ate and drank, they married wives, they were given into marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark, and the flood came, destroying them all. Luke 17:27. Oh, how by faith Noah, being divinely warned of things not yet seen, moved with godly fear, preparing an ark for the saving of his household, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is according to faith. Hebrews 11:7. Now the Lord Yah commanded again Raphael, saying, Go bind Azazel's hand and foot, tossing him into the darkness, by making an opening in the wilderness of Dudael, east of Jerusalem, and casting him there. Place upon him rough and jagged rocks, covering him in complete darkness forever, with veiled face that he may not see light. Enoch 10:4-5. Indeed, for it was Aaron who had cast lots upon the two goats, one fate for the Lord and the other fate for the scapegoat. Leviticus 16:8. Moreover, the goat chosen by fate as the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord to be used for making atonement upon it and releasing it out into the wilderness as a scapegoat. Leviticus 16:10. Yes, Aaron shall place his hands on the head of the living goat, confess over it all transgressions of the children of Israel, and all their lawlessness and all their sins, putting them on the head of the living goat, and sending it away into the wilderness by the hand of a suitable man. For the goat shall bear on itself all their wrongdoings into an uninhabitable land, sending the goat into the desert. Leviticus 16:21-22. For if Yah did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down into Tartarus and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved for the judgment, and did not spare the ancient world, but saved Noah, one of 8 people, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them to destruction, and making them an example to those afterwards who would live ungodly. 2 Peter 2:4-5. Wherefore, if this is so, then the Lord knows how to rescue the ungodly from their trials and hold the unrighteous ones for punishment unto the day of judgment. 2 Peter 2:9. For on that day there will be a great judgment and the casting into the fire. Enoch 10:6. Then Yah will also say to those on the left hand, Depart from me, you cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Matthew 25:41. For the beast was then captured, and with him the false prophet who worked signs in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his image. These two were cast alive into the lake of the fire burning with brimstone. Revelation 19:20. Behold, I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. He laid hold of the dragon, that serpent of old, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, setting a seal upon him, so that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years were finished. Consequently, after these things, he must be released for a little while. Revelation 20:1-3. Oh, how the devil who deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, being tormented day and night forever and ever. Revelation 20:10. For the angels who did not keep their proper domain, but left their own abode, Yah has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness for the judgment of the great day. Jude 6. Then I saw the dead, small and great, standing before Yah, and books were opened, along with another book that opened, which is the book of life. Indeed, the dead were judged according to their works by the things which were written in the books. Revelation 20:12. For it was in this Father Yah showed all children would not inherit mercy as a result of receiving the teachings of secrets by way of the watchers, who revealed and taught them to their sons. Enoch 10:7. Nevertheless, take courage, you beasts of the field, for the plains of the wilderness have budded, and the trees bear their fruit, while again the vine and fig tree yield to their full potential. Joel 2:22. For the whole earth has been bastardized by the teachings of Azazel, who all sin has been assigned to. For the Lord Yah shall speak unto Gabriel, saying, Forge on against the bastards, the degenerates, the children who walk in infidelity, and the watchers, who are sons of Yah walking among them, provoking them to forge against one another, that they may battle to eradicate each other. There shall be no measure of time added to such as these. There shall be no petition made by way of their fathers that will even be granted on their behalf. Desiring to live as immortals they do, aspiring an extended stay in years of 500 for each of them. So the Lord Yah spoke unto Michael, his archangel, saying, Go lay Samjaza in bondage, along with his affiliates, who joined and went into the women, debasing themselves in filth. Then, when their sons, the Nephilim, have slaughtered each other, and seeing the desolation of their beloved ones, chain them up quickly, and toss them below the hills of Adamah for 70 generations, or 4,900 years, within the chasms of Adamah, the earth, until the judgment of their consummation is complete. Enoch 10:8-12. For these, like brute beasts made to be caught and destroyed, speak evil of the things they do not understand, and will utterly perish in their own corruption, and will receive wages of unrighteousness, as those who count it pleasure to carouse in the daytime. They are spots and blemishes carousing in their own deceptions, while they feast with you, having eyes full of infidelities, and cannot cease from sin, enticing unstable souls. They have a heart trained in covetous practices, and are accursed children. They have forsaken the right way and gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the sons of Beor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. 2 Peter 2:12-15. For it will be in that coming day, all the unrighteous will be led into the pit of fire to be tormented, and where they'll reside imprisoned for eternity. Enoch 10:13. May burning coals fall on them, and they be thrown into the fire, into the miry pits, never again rising up. Psalm 140:10. Now, when 1,000 years have expired, Satan will be released from his prison, and will go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, whose number is as the sand of the sea. Oh, how they went up on the expanse of the earth, and surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city. Wherefore fire came down from Yah out of heaven and devoured them. Revelation 20:7-9. With them, Samjaza, leader of the fallen, will be burnt up with those condemned, destroying all. For they will all be bound together till the end of ages. Enoch 10:14. Indeed, and anyone not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Revelation 20:15. For as smoke vanishes, so let them vanish. As wax melts before the fire, so let the sinners perish from the face of Yah. Psalm 68:2. Behold, For those who keep themselves far from you shall perish. You will destroy those who are far away from you, all who act unfaithfully. Psalm 73:27. Then wipe out all spirits, it which had come from bastards and children of the watchers who wronged mankind. Furthermore, bring the complete elimination of all wrong from the face of the earth, and bring all work of evil to its end. Then allow the plant of righteousness and truth to emerge, and it will confirm a blessing, leaving the fruits of righteousness and truth to be sown in truth and joy forever. Enoch 10:15-16. Oh, how your people shall be righteous, and they shall inherit the land forever, guarding what they planted, the works of their hands, for glory. Oh, how the few in number shall become thousands, and the lesser shall become a great nation. I, the Lord Yah, will gather them together at the appointed time. Isaiah 60:21-22. Allowing the righteous to survive, you, O Lord, shall bless them with life till they father thousands of descendants, and they shall in youth and old age walk it out in peace. Enoch 10:17. Indeed, I will show mercy to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. Exodus 26. Comforting those who mourned in Zion, blessing them with beauty for ashes, and replacing mourning with the oil of joy and the spirit of heaviness, by way of covering them in garments of praise. For they will be called trees of righteousness, saved by the hands of Yahshua, that he may be glorified. Isaiah 61:3. In that day the earth will be fertilized in righteousness, covered with planted trees, and filled with blessing. For all the trees that are desired shall be upon it. The planted vine will produce wine in abundance. All seeds upon it, each one will produce 1,000, and each olive that lay upon it will produce 10 baths of oil. You also go cleanse the earth from all persecution, all unrighteousness, all sin, all godlessness, and all uncleanness that is spread across the earth. Enoch 10:18-20. These are wells without water clouds, carried by a tempest, for whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. For when they speak great swelling words of emptiness, they allure through the lusts of the flesh, through lewdness. Yes, the ones who have actually escaped from those who live in error. 2 Peter 2:17-18. These are spots in your love feasts, while they feast without you, without fear, serving only themselves, for they are clouds with no water, and are carried about by the winds. Late autumn trees without fruit, twice dead, pulled up by the roots, raging waves of the sea, foaming up their own shame, wandering stars for whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. These words prophesied by Enoch, the seventh from Adam, about these ungodly men, saying, Behold, Yah comes with 10,000s of his saints to execute his promised judgment on all, bringing conviction to all who are ungodly, behaving in an ungodly way, and of all harsh things ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Jude 12-15. For the children of men will become righteous, and all people will be in submission to adore and praise me, raising their worship up to me. Enoch 10:21. Behold, for Yah has also highly exalted Yahshua, giving him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahshua every knee should bow, of those in heaven, and of those on earth, and of those under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahshua HaMashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. Philippians 2:9-11. For all the kings of the earth shall worship him, and all the Gentiles shall serve him. Psalm 72:11. It will be that all Gentiles you have made shall come and worship before you, O Lord, and they shall glorify your name. Psalm 86:9. For the earth shall be purified from all contamination, all sin, all judgment, and from all affliction. Therefore, never again will I, the Lord Yah, send forth these such things upon it from generation to generation, forever. Enoch 10:22. For I will wipe away every tear from the eyes of my children. They will see death no more, sorrow no more, crying no more, and have pain no more. For the previous things have passed away. Revelation 21:4.